So we're here with the Cutlass this morning. It's a Thursday. Trying to get this done before I start work, but I had another brake line go out. When I first got this car, I couldn't drive it because the main brake line from the front coming back to the rear, right where it meets the flex line by the rear axle, it had rotted and was leaking pretty bad. So spliced in a new piece there, and didn't really drive it much after that because with the COVID and everything. I couldn't get the registration done from the DMV for a long time. Finally got it done in October. Started driving it a little bit. Really the first time I was taking it out to like a Cars and Coffee, and stepped on the brake and it just popped and went to the floor. So turns out it's leaking from the line. Probably can't see it now, but the line that runs across the axle to the right rear brake cylinder. They got these new lines, pre-bent steel lines from Inline 2. Pretty reasonable price. I think it was about $30 for the pair. Look pretty good. A little springy thing on them. So this is where we gotta get it off, unscrewed from the somewhere over in this area was the leak. So I'm just gonna do both sides because this one popped. I'm sure that one is not far behind. Wasn't really too bad getting them out. Took maybe about 10-15 minutes. New brake lines are in. They were pretty decent fit, I guess I would say. You know, wasn't exactly the same as the original ones, but Alright, that should be it. Just check the fluid in the master one more time, make sure it's full. If you have nice paint, you want to be careful not getting the stuff on your paint, but as you can see, I don't have nice paint. Do a cold start on this now. You gotta crank this one a really long time. Believe what happens when it sits is all the fuel drains out of the carburetor, and it takes a while to pump it back up. Good cold oil pressure on this one. A little air in this tire. Town came down here, down my street, and dumped tons of sand and salt the other day. There was no storm, there was no ice, there was no snow. I don't know what they were doing. It seems like they only did it on my street. So now all my cars are covered in a crazy amount of dust. It's great. Work, but pedal it's not great. It's still kind of soft. Maybe the front brakes need to be bled too. I mean, it stops. Just prefer the pedal to feel a little bit firmer. With the front brakes, and no better. Might even be worse. When I was doing the right front caliper, when I first started bleeding it, there was a big pop. Like like there was resistance, and then something blew out, and fluid shot all over the place. So maybe there was some kind of debris in the line or something, but it cleared itself out, and I bled both sides, and no air. But yet, you know, it doesn't really stop great. The pedal is extremely soft. So after bleeding the master, I took it out again. Pedal feels a little bit better, but it's still kind of spongy and doesn't stop great. But I don't know. I'm wondering if the frictions on this car are all screwed up. It sat for 8 years, and the front rotors were really, really rusty. And I haven't checked the adjustment on the rear brakes, so I might go ahead and do that first. It seems like, you know, it's working. There's no leaks. Bled all the air out there was really no air. All the air's out. So I do have some calipers and pads already I could throw on this. Maybe adjust the rear brakes and see what happens then. Hopefully that will make an improvement. Thanks again for watching my channel. Check back for more updates on the 86 Cutlass 442.